Hey y'all, how's it going? I am Joy and welcome back to The Secret of the Scarlet Hand, our latest Nancy Drew game for Mystery Mondays. This is episode 2. In our first episode, we did the reassembling of pottery, which went very, very well. Just kind of explored a little bit, got to know a couple of people. Now we are going to go visit Alejandro and try to get him to sign that contract. And then, I don't know, probably explore the temple a little bit. Make those phone calls to order supplies. But for now, let's get the heck out of here and go get this contract finished. Mexican constant. Hello.
How may I help you?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Me llamo Nancy Drew. I have some paperwork for you regarding the loan of the Palenque monolith to Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
I mean, I understand that.
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
But Joanna only wants to display this artwork, to celebrate it, so the public will be able to enjoy it and learn about your people's great talents and achievements.
If the American public wants to see our art, they should come to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way to identify the stolen artifacts?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Well, I think I'll have to chew on some of these issues for a while, Alejandro. In the meantime, I do need you to sign off on these changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. Do you mind?
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country, too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Later. Can I read this though? I like reading. Ah, it's the same thing you just told me. Okay. See you later, Del Rio. I guess we go back then. I mean, hopefully my mic is okay. I previewed the first episode that I did, and it cut out a couple of times, so I'm gonna try to be a little more,
Good thing Franklin gave me the
concise?
museum key.
I think would be the best word. I'll try to be a little more concise. Oh. Oh, hi.
How are the tasks coming along?
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
Yeah, I kinda got that impression.
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except, giddy up, you're hired.
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
Wait a minute, I haven't seen that name before.
I'm not sure what to do with those exhibit narrations.
Henrik can help you with that.
I've got work to do.
Bye.
Yeah, I've got work to do, that's for sure. That's for gosh darn sure. Okay. So, I guess I'll go talk to Henrik first. Sir?
I see you succeeded in reconstructing that Maya pot. Do you know what the glyph on it means?
I'll be funny.
Something like, don't play ball in the house?
Place name glyphs are some of the rarest and most difficult to translate. Even most of my colleagues wouldn't have a clue about this one. But I'm a rare breed myself, Nancy, and this is one of my areas of expertise.
You've got my undivided attention.
You've got my undivided attention.
The glyph on that pot signifies the great ancient Maya city of Copan in Honduras. There happens to be a very important dig going on there right now.
Why is it important?
Why is it so important?
When you've been researching a civilization for over half your life, you get very excited about any new evidence that is found. I'm keeping up with the action by ham radio.
Oh, okay. Keep me posted.
I'm not sure how to go about rearranging those exhibit narrations.
It's really quite simple. Check out the Convomatic auto narrator in shipping and receiving. You'll need some headphones. First determine which of the exhibits in the main hall could rightly be called Exhibit A. Change Exhibit A's narration number until you're seeing what you're hearing, or hearing what you're seeing, and it's all downhill from there.
All right.
See you around, Henrik.
Will do.
And I know I probably shouldn't say this, but I actually love his voice. I don't know, it's very calming. It's probably part of the accent as well, but...
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Okay, I know where that goes. Let me get some paper, write these down. So, 7 is dealing with the numbers. Okay.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world.
8 of scribes, like that.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
Ham radios is
Ham
5.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains. The bicephalic monster, sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Okay, sure did.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America. The date on this slab uses the Toten, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ixchel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau-Kin represented the sun.
Ahau-Kin.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty.
I know where that goes.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to or used to supplicate the god of war, Balak.
Balak. Wanna go to war, Balaki?
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this...
I just did that one.
Lady Zak Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport.
Sports ball.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls were employed for this activity.
Cool. Okay. I think I should go explore the... Oh, that's water. You should go and explore the other areas. What's back here? Ugh, that sound though. Three captives. So that could be the one with the thing.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya.
That one's fine. That's fine. That one's totally fine.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
Alright, so that one needs
Ham
changed.
radios are often
That's
the
ham
only
radio.
means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur.
Okay. Stella of Nova. Rain God. Please keep your feet on the path. Will do. Reminds me of GI Blues. That's wrong. I was right. Cool. Ooh, that's the monolith.
This side looks damaged.
Who's there?
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Who told you I was a detective? You weird mustache-looking...
Who told you I was a detective?
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Thank you. What's the BOD besides the Brothers of Destruction?
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Do diamonds count?
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
Butt out of what?
Joanna told you to butt out of what?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Where's your office?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill!
Okay, bye. Have a wonderful time.
Interesting.
It's gorgeous. How do I, look at the other side? Oh, there we go. Oh, damage. There's damage.
Looks like this side is missing a part.
Oh, that doesn't go in there. But that looks like the calendar thingy. Oh, cool. What are you?
It's locked.
Clearly. Alright. Whatever. Get out later. Road. Alright, how do I get back to where I was? Because you kind of interrupted me, Sinclair. Okay, Shield Jaguar's wife. Did you know?
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals.
Now this one's okay. Change that.
The 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak, Shib, Chak, and the baby jaguar.
Alright, that one's okay. The marriage, offers a shield and jaguar helmet, or betrothed, if you will.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty.
Okay, that's wrong. Okay, well, I think I wrote them all down, as well as I could, so... let me see if I can get this done before I have to wrap this episode up. Ow, that hurts. Okay, so... A was wrong. I remember that.
The Maya used different
yeah, so that was... this one?
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham radios are often the only...
Wait a minute. I didn't even check the actual exhibit room yet. Can't do this. Ah, that's water again. Alright, were you okay?
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters.
That changed you around?
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little.
Okay. Scribes were right.
The date on this slab uses the
this one's wrong.
Or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a name. The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well. Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition...
That one seems okay.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. Although...
That one should be fine.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life.
That one's good.
The Maya.
Archaeologists
Okay, yeah,
work
I did
in
have to
some of
change
the
that.
most remote areas of the world.
That's okay.
Ham radios are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known,
That
it is
one's okay.
difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
I don't know why I took that, but okay.
Ceramic bowls such as the one...
That one's okay. Okay, now I think we've got all of the pieces we need, so let's go back and try to work on that again. Now that I actually know what everything is. Alright, let's try this again.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
Alright, so that's fine.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the...
That one's fine.
Strange, supernatural creatures. The Maya used different methods to represent numbers.
Oh, that's wrong.
The date on this slab...
That was wrong, so let's switch that.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and
There, that looks like it's in order.
Well, thanks for letting me know. That's really handy, actually. I thought I had to go and double check. Cool. So I can go check that off of my list, and now we make phone call. Done did. Done did. I'm not gonna do the numbers thing just yet. Let's make a few phone calls here, and then that should be good. Okay, so 555 99 63.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line. I did not understand that.
Okay, I needed the area code. What was the area code? 202. 202. 555 99 63. Okay.
You have no... I did not understand that. You have no voice...
No. Oh my god, okay.
You
Try
have
this
no
again.
voicemail.
Outside line. Better? Better.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza is open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Please call back during regular business hours.
Oh. Okay.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, great to hear from you. How's the internship treating you? Are Joanna and Henrik showing you the ropes?
I've got a lot to learn about the Maya, but Joanna and Henrik seem very knowledgeable.
Glad to hear you're settling in. I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
I'm sure everything's going to be smooth sailing, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Bye, Mr. Rose. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I apparently can't call anybody, talk to Henrik.
Howdy.
Howdy. I knew we'd get along.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine.
It really would, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm gonna go to the hotel, because I hear that I am no longer alone. So let's go to the hotel, wrap this sucker up for episode 2. Yes, you know, I hear him. I know, I hear him. No need to tell us, I know. It's bird, I swear. Okay, yeah, it's at night. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up here. I will take a nap before the next episode and get started bright and early at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, in-game, not in real life, because heck no. I thank y'all for watching. Check out the links in the description for the entire Mystery Mondays playlist, as well as my link to Twitter and Discord, and feel free to let me know in the comments what you thought. If you liked it, consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more Nancy Drew games going forward, as well as other content that I've done on my channel. Feel free to pop on over there and check it out. I really do hope that you're enjoying this series. It's going pretty well so far, so hopefully we can knock this out in a few more episodes. I don't remember how long this game is, so we'll have to see how it all goes. But I am happy that things seem to be going fairly well. So, with that, I will bid you adieu. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you guys very, very soon. Later.